Hi Neil, so welcome along to your tutorial video. I'm just going to show you how to use your website. I'll keep it as simple as I can today, and we're just going to look at how to navigate through the different pages on your website and how to alter some text. So first of all, I've emailed you a link with a username and a password. So click on the link and pop those details in, and then click sign me in. That will take you to this screen here. Don't worry about the things on the right hand side. We're just worrying about websites, so just click on that. Next up, you'll see a little preview of your website, and down here you've got edit website, so click on that. That will load Bramble, which is the software that we use to build the website. So that will load here. If you've got slow internet, it might take a few more minutes than that, but essentially it will just load it all in your browser window. So I'm using Safari, but you might be on Chrome or Internet Explorer or Firefox, but either way it will still load up. And then what you notice is it loads up your home page. Don't worry that the images are all stacked on top of each other on here, because obviously these are just the slider images that display in order, so don't worry about the fact they look like this when you log in. Just ignore that, the fact that that's just the way they scroll between the different images. And as you scroll down, everything that you click, you notice the little green box, and that means you're then active in there. Like Microsoft Word, you can highlight it, you can overtype it. If you do make a mistake or you've done something you don't mean to, you've got an undo button. So you can just click that and that will take it away and back to how it was. So you notice that I've undone that change. If you want to go in and alter, add more bullet points, take them out, exactly the same thing. You'd go in, delete the ones that aren't relevant, add in the new ones that are. And again, if you don't want to publish the changes or you've made mistakes, just use the undo. And that's how you do it, really. So don't mess around with images or upload any images at the moment. I'll go through that on a completely separate video. The reason is, if you upload a big image, then you're going to cripple the whole website. All of these images have to be resized to fit the area. They have to be as small as they possibly can in the way of file sizes. So I can tell you how to do that. But for now, if we just concentrate on, you can log in, you can access everything you want to, click around and alter text, and then we'll look at photographs and images next up. So don't worry about any photographs, don't go and try and upload any or do anything like that yet. That will be the next video. For now, I'm just giving you access to the site itself and showing you how to go in and add and make changes. So everything's pretty straightforward on this website. There's everything you click. When you click it, you have some options here, and if you hover over them, they tell you what it does, so that will be to remove it. You also have some options here. If you want to take a whole element out, you can press remove. So for example, if we decided we didn't want this row of photographs anymore, we could hit remove and that'll get rid of it. And same as if we decide we don't want these text anymore, remove, that gets rid of it. So you can go in and change those, and again, if you don't want to make those changes, you've got undo buttons that will put it back. And again, anything that you can see, if you click it in, you've got font options here. Again, don't play around with the font sizes too much. They've all been set to work on iPads and phones, but you can go in obviously and overtype them and delete them and make any changes you want to. A lot of people are worried that they'll break the whole website. Well, the good thing is, if you go and make loads of changes and you didn't mean to, just don't hit the green button that says publish. You can just quit out and don't publish the changes. So if I accidentally delete, let's just do something that's not a good idea. So let's just delete all of that, accidentally delete that. And you see we've broken quite a lot of things there, but we haven't hit the publish button. So all we need to do is quit. Don't hit the green button, and basically you've done no damage at all. You'll just leave that page and it's done no damage at all. Gone. And then obviously you can go back into edit, and everything will be exactly as it was before. You haven't done any damage, you haven't made a mess of anything. So that's a good tip. If you want to click around and have a practice, just make sure you don't hit publish and you won't do any damage. Quickly then, I'll also go through how to get through other pages, because obviously this is the home page. So let's say we want to amend the Bubble Football page. You've got a little bar at the very top of the screen here. Choose the page called Bubble Football. That then loads that page. Same again, if you want to change the text, alter it, delete things, go through and do it. In each section you highlight it, and then you've got access to it like you would a Word file. I've stacked all the videos like that, but if you don't want a video, if you decide for example you don't like this one, You've got a trash can here. You can take the whole video off if that's what you want to do. If you want to move them and change the order, you just drag and drop. So for example, if this video we think is better than this one and we want to put it above there, you just drag it around. So you just pick it up, drag it, being a bit slow, and it's changed the order. You see that one's now above the other one. Same as if you want to move elements, you can drag them around, put the text above. There's all sorts of different changes you can do if you want to do that. Hang on, this has gone a bit funny. Yeah, but you get the idea. There's different things you can click, and you can move them around, pick them up and drop them where you want them to go. And it changes the order and it moves it around. So you can do that if you want to. Again, I've made a bit of a mess of this page with those changes, so I can just quit out and leave and don't publish, and that hasn't done any damage. So for your, what was the next page you wanted to look at? For your holiday clubs, which obviously there's some on there now which are no longer running. So you can click and use the trash can if you want to remove them. And they're now no longer there. So that's one other thing that you can make in the way of changes. And again, all your other pages are stacked up in here. So same again before, if we quit and leave, we've done no damage to that page. But yeah, I hope that at least gives you the ability to log in, the ability to go in and alter text and add text. You know, if you wanted to add a whole paragraph in here, you just type away, add in whatever it is you want to do, and then hit publish. You know, make sure if you've made changes, you hit publish if you're happy with them. Because if you don't, you haven't actually made those changes. You've altered this file, but you haven't actually saved it, essentially. So if you've made loads of changes and you think that's all right and that's what you wanted, publish button is the way that you'll see those changes, and they automatically update on your website. So yeah, I hope that at least gets you started. I know there's lots of other things you'll probably want to cover, and images will be one of those things. But let's, for now, just let you log in, give it a try, make some changes to the text. And if you get on okay with that, give me a call, send me a message, and I'll do some more videos and we'll look at other things to help you out. Final tip again, remember, is if I've just made a mess like I've done there, don't hit publish, just leave. And I've done no damage and you haven't broken anything, essentially. So yeah, hope that helps, and I'll talk to you soon.